You know that quiet moment when everything hits? You're scrolling or just sitting there and the thought creeps in, it's my fault. I should have worked harder, chosen better, been smarter. If I wasn't so lazy or messed up, I'd be further along by now. That self-blame stings deep, turning behind into broken. And you're carrying it alone, punishing yourself in silence. If that's ringing true right now, you're not the problem. This hidden cycle is trapping more people than ever in 2026. We're unpacking the raw psychology of why feeling behind so often flips into quiet self-blame, how modern life and old wounds fuel it, the serious toll it's taking on your mind and body, and the real step-by-step ways to stop the blame game and start healing. Stay here because shifting this could finally lift that weight and let you move forward without dragging the past. Let's start with what this really feels like. It's not loud yelling at yourself, it's the whisper that says, you had your chance and blew it. It's beating yourself up for past choices, replaying what if I had loops, feeling guilty for resting because you don't deserve it yet. It's avoiding mirrors or achievements because they remind you of failures. And the worst part, it feels true, like fair punishment for not being enough. Why does behind turn into self-blame so easily? Psychologists point to internalized shame, that core belief, I'm flawed. It often starts early, critical parents, teachers labeling you lazy, or failures where no one comforted you, so you learned to attack yourself first. In adulthood, when life gets tough, job loss, breakups, money struggles, the brain defaults to must be me. But here's the hook. Why does blaming yourself feel protective? Because if it's your fault, maybe you can fix it next time. Spoiler, it doesn't work that way. It just keeps you stuck. Modern life cranks this up. Social media shows endless success stories, making delays feel like personal defects. Economic pressure, harder to buy homes, build wealth, gets twisted into I failed. Perfectionism culture screams hustle harder, so any setback, self-attack. But pause. Ever notice how quiet self-blame quiets when you're kind to yourself? That's the clue it's not truth, it's habit. The damage is heavy and hidden. Quiet self-blame floods you with shame, a toxin linked to higher depression, anxiety, even chronic illness from prolonged stress. It erodes self-worth, making risks terrifying. Why try if you'll just prove you're worthless? Motivation crashes, you self-sabotage to confirm the blame. Relationships strain, you push people away or pick toxic ones mirroring the inner critic. Sleep, energy, joy, all drained by the constant internal trial. Worst, it blocks growth. Blaming yourself keeps focus on past wrongs, not future possibilities. Research shows chronic self-blame predicts lower life satisfaction and resilience. But here's the shift. Many who overcame this became unbreakable. Why? They traded blame for compassion and unlocked their potential. Real examples hit hard. Oprah was fired early, called unfit. Self-blame could have ended her. Instead, she reframed. Steve Jobs got booted from his own company. Painful blame storm, but used it to innovate harder. Everyday people too. Folks in therapy sharing, I blamed myself for years for a bad breakup or job loss. Once they forgave, doors opened. How do you break the cycle? Proven steps, starting gentle. First, notice the blame without judging it. When the voice hits, say, there's that thought again. Awareness weakens its grip. Second, challenge the story. Ask evidence-based questions. Would I blame a friend this harshly? What external factors played in? Economy, luck, timing. Reframe. I did my best with what I knew then. Third, build self-compassion daily. Kristen Neff's practice. Hand on heart, say, this hurts. I'm not alone in struggling. May I be kind to myself. Sounds soft, but studies show it lowers shame faster than self-criticism. Fourth, forgive past you. Write a letter to younger self. Explain, comfort, release. Burn or keep it. Ritual helps. Fifth, focus outward. Help others. Volunteering or mentoring shifts from self-attack to contribution, rebuilding worth. Sixth, curate inputs. Limit comparison triggers. Seek stories of resilience over perfection. Deeper truth? Self-blame is a liar protecting an old wound. If I punish myself, I won't get hurt again. But healing comes from kindness, not cruelty. You're human in a hard world. Setbacks aren't verdicts on your value. You've carried blame quietly for too long. It's not your burden to keep. Release it and watch space open for growth, peace, real progress. You're not broken for feeling behind or blaming yourself. You're aware, and that's the start of freedom. Every step toward compassion is a win. The life waiting? It's kinder than the one blame allowed. Take a breath. Let go a little today. You're worthy exactly as you are. Delays, doubts, and all. Thanks for watching. If this stirred something, pause and say one kind thing to yourself right now. You deserve it. Subscribe for more psychology that helps release the weight. See you soon.